Hello, I am Wizard of the North. You can call me Wizard. Today, I have to finish up the Gable lens. So first thing I have to do is frame it up with some lumber and then nail on a few pieces of OSB. Okay, I got my first piece cut. That's just gonna sit in there just like this. None of this has to be structural. All it is a place to screw the OSB onto. Now I need to cut a piece from here to here. 25 3/8. Oh, the screws are inside. Okay, well that's what I've come up with. It doesn't look good, but once the OSB is on there, I don't think it'll matter. As I said earlier, it's not structural. That lumber is just there so I have something to nail the OSB to. Next, I'm going to have to do some fancy cuts with the OSB to get it all to fit. Alright, so I need a piece that comes from here, over to here, up to here, over to here, and down along that angle. Let me go get a piece of paper. Well, I know this line here is 5 feet. What is this line? 43 1/4. This here is 43 1/4 inches. 34 inches even. Okay, next I need this piece. This measurement right here, which is from the top of the OSB to the bottom of this 2x6. That is 3 7/16. 3 7/16. And this gap here, this gap right here, will just be the size of a 2x6. So that's going to be 1.5 by 5.5. I think these are all the measurements I need to cut this piece. I think I'm going to take a bit of a break and get some food and then do these measurements once again. I'm pretty confident in what I've just done, but it doesn't hurt to double check. Good morning, it is day 18. I just took all of my measurements again, and I'm pretty confident with what I have here. So I'm going to cut out that piece of OSB and see if it fits. Well, that is the piece. Let's see how well it fits. Okay, well it doesn't fit, but I think I see how I can fix it. Okay, let's see how that piece fits now. Well, that's pretty good. Well, I'm really happy with that. Let's get some nails in here. Okay, I'm not really sure where I went wrong with my measurements, but one small adjustment later, and it fits pretty good. I'm happy with that. Now I just have to do that side and the top. Okay, that piece is up there. Now just move the ladder and do the same on the other side. That one fit first try. I'm very pleased with that. Now there's just a little gap right at the top. Alright, that's the piece I just cut. I think it should fit. You can see up in here, I have some blocks mounted on the inside that I can screw this piece to. Okay, that top piece is now in there, and it looks pretty good. Okay, this side is all complete, except for a few minor things. Now, I have to work on this side. This side is going to have a window on it right above the door, so I'm going to have to take off this support right here. Okay, the window is all framed up. Now I just have to frame up the other side, and then it's time to put on the OSB. But first I'm going to go for a swim and eat an orange. That was a good orange. Okay, back to work. Okay, that's all the framing done. Now it's time to put up the OSB. Wow, nice. Okay, the last piece of OSB is up there, And that is the last piece of OSB ever going on this building, I'm pretty sure. It's a good day. Now I just have to cut out the window. And we're done. Well, next up is the tar paper instead of the house wrap, the windows and doors, but that's next video. As always, I am Wizard of the North. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.